welcome to another shithole brew review. What are we looking at today? Looking at another one. I think this is like the third thing I've had from Liftbridge over the years. They're out of just Stillwater mini soda, and this is Hop Dish, an IPA, and I do not see an alcohol percentage, so I'm just going to go with 5.5. Bottle cap is non-eventful, so let's make it eventful. Today I'm using, if not my favorite bottle opener, I'm guessing probably the most expensive bottle opener I have, and like always, it works perfect. Okay, well, it's hazy. Didn't develop a lot of head. It's got quite a bit of carbonation though. It smells like an IPA. Again, a little bit of a lemon zing like going on. Cheers, guys. Wow. It's like lemon peel bitter. Oof. Wow. There's a few missed comments from looks like Mr. Holster's Jack. These were missed on the ghost gun. 253. Pathetic. Jack again. Sweet. She's the real deal. Jack. CC Northern Rye. Jack. I've been using a cooler for years. No scam results. Jack. Too bad Mr. Holster missed this. He has been a basket case for days. Jack again. You are wrong. I would not own a Glock. Oh, I'm sorry. Jack, well, maybe a G20. Jack, what about the G29, Jack? Jack again, they had those at the liquor store, or local store. I may have to return. Now on to the Smithwick's Irish Ale. Aunt Keck first. Aunt Keck, take that, Ben N. Johnny Concho, 2 for me. Joey, 3rd. Rich Huff, here, cheers. Aunt Keck, 4 bourbons watching Hang 'em High for the 2nd time tonight. Nothing like a little bourbon and watching a little Clint Eastwood on a Friday night. Sounds enjoyable to me, more than this beer. Aunt Keck, holy buns. Aunt Keck, only thing better than an Irish ale is some Irish tail, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Aunt Keck, oh, I think there's gonna be some dirty, naughty gun porn threesome later. Smile Money, top 10. Aunt Keck, sir, the brew babe, a very naughty 10. Oh yeah, there's I think her breasts are probably nicer than Gillian Anderson, but she has that Gillian Anderson kind of thing going on, and I'm not saying that I have a thing for Gillian Anderson, but Gillian. The hell did I say? That reminds me. I don't remember when that starts. It's like back again. I think I tried to record it, but you could only scan so far ahead, and then it just said shows unavailable. Nick Yu, I've seen Smithwick's around here. as I saw it, may as well just get Harp, Guinness, or even Killian. All about the same page for me, to each their own though. I actually like the Smithwicks more than I like Killian Irish Red. Had more flavor. Next review, drink all the shots you owe us instead of doing a brew review. That in itself will take almost an hour at this rate. Yeah, see, you know, I appreciate the, you know, kind of like, you know, reality TV where you feel like you can just pick up a remote and get Eric drunk. But I'm not saying I'm gonna quit doing the brew review, but I'm gonna, if I elect to do a shot, it's because I need it. Just saying. See how long that lasts. J-Dog, been cold as fuck. Yeah, yes. J-Dog, rum. J-Dog, moving on. Machine Gun Buck. My local bar had it on tap, 24/7 Scotland Yard. Name of my local bar. Nice. And rubbing alcohol or Victoria alcohol. And Keck. Oh, who are you kidding? You like 'em, right? Smile Money. Maybe you need to get a Nerf gun. You can set up some steel targets in your basement. Spring in Duluth is what, 6 short months from now? Yeah, I mean, this is a, I don't know what it, what they're saying is this is the coldest winter on record in Duluth for over 100 years. So we'll just say they're more accurate now, which is probably why they're making that comment. And compared to last year, I think compared to last year we have more snow as of right now. But the thing is most people associate like December and January, you know, the two coldest, usually the two coldest months with the most snow. But that's actually not the case for us. We actually get more snow in February and March, usually, than the previous 2 months. Sometimes combined. Aunt Keck, sorry I got carried away with the shots. I'll back off to the next review. Oh, thanks. Rich from Master Chew 12 just got home and I'm here. Aunt Keck, yep, we do this just on Fridays indeed. Laugh out loud. Yeah, cause of course, you know, I didn't have a, well, on the blog radio show I promised that I would get the video up for the youth giveaway, hashtag Justin's Final Mission, and I don't know what it is about YouTube. To be totally honest, you guys have given, you guys had more reviews or more views of the Smithwicks video, and then I've had, of course it's one day older, but you know, I appreciate the crew that hangs out over here, but you know what's the deal? What's the deal with YouTube? I guess when you piss someone off and get censored, they don't play. And I wonder how it's going with those 10,000 employees that they hired to go review YouTube channels and decide who gets to stay and who has to go. Aunt Keck, very sexy rifles, but that Mosin is one sexy Russian babe. Yeah, I definitely have a thing for the, Mosin. like I said, I hope I never get put in a scenario where I have to decide, do I want which one, which one do I want to grab on the way out the door, because it's all you can get. I guess it would really depend on what the circumstance was. The most lethal thing I have would be the JP, because it's a 308. But now you're talking about a heavier rifle. You're talking about for weight to quantity, you'd have less ammo on you than 223 or 5.56. So the Mosin is just badass, and it's a lot of fun to shoot. It's also the only, I know it's bad when you got to double check. It's the only bolt action rifle that I own. And like I think I've made this comment before, as much of an experiment in coolness as it was to take an old surplus, military rifle, I still think it's funny, and I know you guys have been hanging out here on this channel, have heard me make this comment before. It's always funny when eventually, anytime I do a video on the Mosin being sporterized, somebody makes a comment about how could not believe I did something like that to that rifle. And it's like, that rifle was $89, fuckwad, and there was like 43 million of them made, or whatever the unbelievable number is. So go fuck yourself. I tell you what, do what you want to your rifle, and you'll probably never hear me make a comment about what someone did to theirs, because it's yours. You should do what you want. For me, that Mosin represented nothing. When I ended up with two of them, a hex and the round receiver, and the only reason that I even used there's two reasons I used the round receiver when I did my sporter project there, is one, I didn't want to listen to the baby fuckwads going, "Oh my god, you sporterized a hex Mosin." Well, the other reason is the hex Mosin sucked compared to the round receiver. The round one was more accurate, the round one had a better action, the round one had a better starting trigger in it. Oh my god, I can't believe you did that to an $89 rifle. Dude, I drank more than $89 worth of beer last weekend. And Keck, oh, you were hiding the AK-47. Yeah, something else I never wanted, and I'm pretty happy with mine though. And Keck, prayers are on the way for Ammo Head's mother. Thank you. And Keck, just so you know, I deleted my grappa request that I posted earlier because I felt a little guilty. Well, I'd be happy to do a shot of grappa versus, I ain't touching that shit. Joey, well, since everyone left Google Chat, I guess I'll watch this video now. I do need something to watch to put me to sleep. Yeah, okay, Joey. Mr. Holster, 8th. J-Dog, Glocks are utilitarian. Yes, they are. J-Dog, I showed my fiance a high point once and she asked if it was a blow dryer. Mr. Holster, 155, just made it. Aunt Keck, laugh my fucking ass way, I don't know what the WA is, way off something. That was great, Careless Whisper. Yeah, I got a copyright infringement because I played that in the YouTube computer heard it, and oh, I'm pissed. Rich, Foodmaster 212. Well, my internet keeps going out. This seems familiar. Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. The brew gal is Amazeballs. Josh, I have chosen to bestow on you one free get out of drinking a shot. Use it wisely. Thanks, Josh. Bulwark, 1911. Mama, sucking sound. Tardisius, Black Talon Lives Matter. Trump Train, Cowbell. Tardisius, from Cadillacs to Corvettes, you can see tons of dream cars on NBC SN show Markham Auto Auctions, Murica, Cowbell. I think I've seen that in the past. I ran across something the other day, and I think it's tomorrow or Wednesday the Barrett Jackson auction starts. Crazy Scotsman, Brew Babe is top-notch 10, doesn't cut in, this one gets a 20. Oh, the Brew Babe is the top-notch 10, doesn't cut it, this one gets a 20. Yeah, she's Scotsman, whiskey. Brad, yes, we are looking at boobies. Crazy Scotsman, you are Irish, so you do have an obligation to hold up and drink away to keep up the Irish reputation. That said, shine. Fuck, no. No! I will back up, though, and... Oof. This doesn't look like it got properly clean last time it was used. I need to sterilize it before I can use it. By the way, the reason that you didn't see me for the last couple of days is because most people would probably say it's influenza, but to me, it feels like a massive, oh, excuse me, massive. My sinuses just felt like my head was going to explode. So the only thing I did is I did that. I got the youth fundraiser going, and like I said, as of this very moment in time, I think 115 views. Thank you, YouTube. Scotsman, J-Dog, Aunt Keck, bastards. I'm only doing this for medicinal purposes. That and this tastes better than that beer. See? Nice and clean now. God, this is nasty. Hazman, love me some redhead with a beautiful rack. Yeah, that chick's all right in my book. Wade, big redneck papa. Bruce Jenner didn't cut his dick off. He just got a boob job and some plastic surgery on his face and neck. They used to call those types freaks in the old carnival days. Just saying. I still do. Gillian 426. Here, cheers. Cheers, my friend, Gillian. I love aged scotch. I love good scotch, and unfortunately, I've found out that just like with whiskey, I guess it's just like everything. Ask John. John's got that bottle of very rare. It says right on it, very rare scotch. Doesn't say a fucking thing about being drinkable or good, and that's probably a reason. Like I said, I've got that bottle of Lauder's scotch sitting right there with dog tags on it from Justin, and it's some of the nastiest shit ever. Again, if you never heard that story, you know, here's Justin Fitch, Major Justin Fitch, and you know he's got a duck for just about everything down here. He's like J-Dog, you know, he's like gigantic, and all I can do is speculate, because even though I knew him, and I'm like, dude, you know, the camera is off, there's no recording equipment, you know, it's like, you, they fly you around the world, and you jump out of perfectly good airplanes, and you sneak where you're not supposed to be, and you kill people, right? He would not answer a single question. So, here's a guy, bigger than life, as of you know, when he was here, he was on you know, the beating cancer, and you know, what do I know about my friend? I know he's a nice guy. I know he's been well trained, and he's in one of those elite branches of the military where he specializes in jumping out of airplanes and guns. And the last thing I want to do is get on his bad side. And he shows up with that bottle of scotch, and we pour out 2 shots, and here, look something like this, because this is pretty accurate. I don't have to like, you know, be like in character or anything like that. So we each got our shots, and it was like, cheers, my friend, cheers. I'm so glad you and Samantha were able to make it up here. And inside, I'm going, oh my God, what the fuck did I just drink? That has got to be the worst shit I've ever put in my mouth. I'm just gonna smile and look at Justin, and as we make eye contact, he's like, wow, that's some pretty nasty shit. It's like, really? You think so? I mean, it was pretty nasty shit. I miss that man. Fucking waste. I know God has a plan, but sometimes I'll be honest when I say I don't get it. Gillian, cowbell. Gillian again. Rifles, beer, and titties. Sweet. Yeah. Actually, that all started because I was trying to get to my dehumidifier. You know what I hate? Maybe, never mind. I shouldn't even admit to some of this shit, especially when it's something, who knows, it could have gone bad. So I've got 2 dehumidifiers in my safe, along with the goldenrod. No, and I'm not talking about Hornet Fixer. Two standalone dehumidifiers. They're filled with the silica pellets. When one of them, when it turns green, it needs to be recharged, and when the other one turns purple or whatever, it needs to be recharged. You pull it out, you flip open the little port with the prongs on it, and you plug it into an outlet. And normally this time of the year, give it 24 hours and she's ready to go. I plugged it in, and I have no idea how many days had gone by from the time that I plugged it in until I saw it there. Oops. It could have been plugged in for 4 or 5 days. So so I put that one back in the safe, and I noticed that the other one is ready to go. But I actually gave myself a reminder to put the dehumidifier back in the fucking safe. So I actually pulled out a few of the guns, and I had them stacked in there, and I'm just like, you know what? As long as I have them, I'm gonna take my 3 favorite ones right now. You know, it's hard to really decide one. It's more like I took 3 off of the left side of the safe, and you know, on the other hand, you never want to take anything against. You know, it's always a tough decision because, hands down, one of my favorites is the very first one that I ever built, and it was because of so many great YouTube friends, including that man right there. The most sacred thing, probably. It's had some loss over the years. There's been some items on there that I was originally given that made that rifle that have been swapped out just because I wanted to change it. But the one thing that will never ever come off of that rifle is the stock. The stock on that rifle that Justin had on his service rifle through 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Crazy Scotsman, blocking the brew, babe, again. You're doing so well, then you let us down. Sorry. Crazy Scotsman, did you see the sock show? Mr. Holster took almost 6 minutes to start drinking. Laugh out loud. Rules only apply to you. Oh, really, Mr. Holster? Joey Cuz, you better put the cig away. You may piss off Glock God 1. Laugh my ass off. Glock God 1. Yes, we got a very special phone call. A very special phone call from somebody claiming to be Glock God 1. During Friday's blog radio show. Let me say, Friday's show was awesome. I just realized that Chris, never mind. She like turns shit on when she's down here. Got some bar lights and shit that, never mind. Corner of my eye, I was like, what the fuck is that light? Friday's show was with my friend Doug, DJS694, and I knew it was going to be a tough one because Doug lost his wife. And I guess he basic long story short. Well, big ones is his dad, his wife, and his son. And basically, Doug is now alone. There's no family. He has no family left alive. And like a lot of us, has been having some problems finding a good woman, as opposed to the crazy ones. I mean, trust me, this one's a nutbag. She's just less of a nutbag than any other one on the planet, as far as I'm concerned, because they're all fucking nuts. I don't care what anyone says. Find the one that is least crazy. That's the one that you're supposed to be with. Thank you. That was my Dr. Laura moment. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a tough show, and wasn't exactly sure how it was going to go, but you know, talking to Doug prior to the show, he's just like, listen, just because, you know, I want an opportunity to, you know, to talk about loss and what it's like and blah, 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 doesn't mean that I want to be void of fuckery. So, Doug, I've already told you this, but if you happen to see this over here, you, my friend, are welcome any time. There's a reason that, unlike Chuck, you are part of the inner circle. You are family. Sharky, Pez dispenser on the long one. Nice rooftop setup. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have to honestly say, if the world turned upside down and I had to say defend, you know, like, remember what happened, Ed, out your way, and you got some business owners up on the roof of their place, and it's like, you know, you want to come here and you want to break into my place, this is what you're gonna get. If the world turned upside down, I'd probably grab the 24 and a bunch of ammo, and you know, a 100 round Pez dispenser on there. You can have quite a bit of voting from the rooftops before you have to reload. Sharky, long gun porn, the hot redhead brew babe suite. The brew babe has a certain Gillian Anderson look to her that reminds me, watch the new X-Files. Didn't I say that? There's a reason. There's a reason that we're friends. Unfortunately, stainless 4.5. Stainless 4.5. I have no idea where my watch is. Otis 71, you're off the hook, I guess, right now. Cigar and scotch. Holy shit, man. The girls get better by the day. It was stainless 4.5. My buddy behind enemy lines, he's like, hey, how about those Vikings? I heard they won, laugh out loud. I can't watch football anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the whole taking a knee, fucking little baby whiners getting paid millions and millions of dollars preaching about how they feel like, you know, racist, and they're put down by the man. Fuck you, goddamn piece of shit. I have not watched any football, and it only figures because my team, for like the first time in my lifetime that I have given a fucking shit about watching sports, are like 14-2 or whatever, and I have not watched a game. I have not listened to a game. But yesterday, I am sitting on the couch sucking down orange juice and tea and water and trying to shake this fucking shit. And I'm getting text after text from fucking Mike next door. Holy shit, yeah, we're gonna do it, we're gonna win, hell yeah, fucking 20-0, or whatever the fuck the score was. And then it's like, you know, like 20 minutes later, oh my god, I can't believe they're fucking up, I can't believe they're gonna blow this, they're gonna fucking lose. Oh, okay, looks like they're gonna do okay. Then the next thing, yep, it's over. It's fucking over. There's like 14 seconds left. There's 14 seconds left, and I don't even know who we even played. The team we played was ahead, according to Mike. And it's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. And it's like, and now, I'm just like, you know, 14 seconds left? Yeah, absolutely. There's no chance. I mean, really? I mean, this is, I mean, not to give any credit to one of the most despised teams in my brain, the fucking Green Bay douchebag Packers, especially when Brett the fucking faggot Favre was their quarterback. You know, they were the team that did that to us all the time. And the clock, the Vikings are going to win this 23-20 with 4 seconds. 3, 2, Brett Favre is about to get sacked out of a pile of like 40 fucking people. Yeah, I know there's not that many on the field at once, but it looked like 40 fucking people. You'd see an arm come out of a pile of guys. And it was like, bam, in the end zone. Green Bay wins. I'm like, so I get to work this morning, and Greg's like, oh my god, I know we're not watching football, but his daughter, Andrea, sends him the link to the last like 10 seconds, the last play of the Vikings game, and it was just like there was like 10 seconds on the clock, like a 60 or 61 yard pass in for the touchdown to give them the win. Now they're playing one more team. I don't even know who it is. And from freaky reason, if they actually win that one, for the first time in history, they will be playing the Super Bowl, which I think is the third time the pieces of shit have been to the Super Bowl and never won. For the first time in history, they could be a team playing at home for the Super Bowl. It's never happened. And that's probably why the commissioner or whoever decides on where to have the Super Bowl said Minnesota's safe. Those fuckers couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. Now, in defense of them, I don't believe Minnesota or Green Bay, I don't think either of those teams were ever involved with the whole taking a knee or sitting down. I believe someone can tell me if I'm wrong, because I'd love to know. There's been zero support. Pretty much they lost me last year, and it's just continued this year. But someone please tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was never an instance in Minnesota or Green Bay where anybody took a knee or sat down for the national anthem. That shit never took place up here, as far as I know. Cigars and scotch again. To test the true viscosity of moonshine, you must throw it on a painted wall and see how fast it peels off. This stuff I know is at least 190 proof. I actually use this in one of the camp stoves that I got from BattleBox. Honestly though, it did not work as well as rubbing alcohol, which is what you're supposed to use. Sharky, Jenner is a fucking joke. Did he ever cut off his dick? I think he's only partially turned over, unless I missed the latest update. No, according to what I've already read in this line of comments, he still has the. So, women out there, how do you feel to know that the woman of the year has a dick? Let me update my comment. Sharky, Semper Fi, Matt, raises glass. Absolutely. And this knife is headed for going behind enemy lines. Because Cuz can't have one of these in Pussyville. It takes someone like me to make sure that it happens. So this one is New York bound. I said I was going to put it in the mail today, but that didn't happen because it's Martin Luther King Day. And yeah. Absolutely. Cigars and scotch. Man, you have a very nice rifle collection. Thank you. There's more, but well, the BMG. I don't know if I'd ever put the BMG 50 in my category. We kind of got that to have fun for the shoots, and my brother-in-law has more trigger time on that than probably everybody that has shot it combined. For some reason, that fucker just can't stop shooting it, which is fine, because NIHAP got him a set of dies and a press just so that he could make 50 cal, because we had so many problems with 50 cal rounds. It's seriously, you know, the 50 cal BMGs are some of the most finicky fucking rifles on the planet, and this one is, you put an overcharged round in it, the brass expands just a little bit. Next thing you know, you're using the rod to tap out the frickin' brass. But cigars and scotch, you probably saw my favorite four for sure. It's and I know not the, I mean, trust me, when you do something like my JP Enterprise, I mean, between the rifle and the scope, I would honestly not take $10,000 in cash for it right now, because it still doesn't equal what's into that rifle. But it's pretty funny when I think about it, and the fact that if someone said you're JP or you're Mosin, which one, you only get to keep one of the two of them. And I can honestly say I would not want to be put in a situation where I'd want to have to make that decision. And I have, well, yes, you got to put in for what I have into parts, and the scope on that. The scope on the Mosin was, you know, $1,800, but I'd have to think about it. Honestly, I'd have to think about it. The Mosin means a lot more to me than the JP. The JP was just an expensive rifle that I had a weird opportunity in my life to have it built for me, and I did. When I probably could have gotten a really nice motorcycle or a few other things. Cigars and scotch again. Oh my God, you did that to a Mosin. Holy cow, that's nice. See, I don't know where you started there. It was like that whole truest, purest Mosin thing. Cigars and scotch. Man, that AK bolt looks like it was polished by a New York street hooker. Not like I would know anything about that. That's kind of funny that you say that, because it was actually polished by a Virginia state hooker. Joey Cuz, I know that giant Pez dispenser is a gigantic dick tease. For you it is, because it holds, what does it hold, Joey? It holds 90 rounds more than you can legally have. If they kicked your door in, Joey, if they kicked your door in and you had one of these sitting on your dining room table, exactly what happens to you? Do we ever see you again? Fuck. How is it? How is it in the United States of America? So, I'm sorry, if you're a fucking snowflake douchebag libtard, how is owning this completely legal for me and a logistics nightmare for people in, I don't know, Illinois, what is it, now is it Colorado, Oregon, California, New York, New Jersey? See, this is what happens when fucking libtards touch anything. Joey can never get enough seeing that JP. Absolutely not, Joey. Joey, my phone is running out of memory from all the photos I kept getting sent between all of you guys. It's so hard to pick and choose from the photos to keep and to get rid of. Well, I can always get a bigger memory card. Just pray to God my wife never finds that file that it's under. Joey, there's actually a program. It's not something I worry about anymore. I always tell her, I said, she's just like, "Ooh, you know, can I use your phone?" I'm like, fine, but if you want to venture around, you've been warned. Or when I by accident leave Facebook up on my fucking computer, and then Brad and Wade, and all you hear from the from the computer is ding, 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 ding. Sounds like a fucking pinball machine. And she's sitting on the couch and she just looks over at me and she goes, I take it Wade or Brad are sending some pictures. You want to see them? She was like, no. You've seen one vagina, you've seen them all. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but just to be sure, I have to look. Joey, you just made Glock God 1 happy by showing your G20. Glock God. Oh, did I never finish that? I never finished that story. Glock God 1. Oh, yeah, it was quite the call. He was inspirational. Joey Cuz, FJ55 Iron Pig was just taking your interactive comments to a whole new level. Yes. Joey, rumor has it you want to stay away from the dump on Beaver Island because on a hot, humid, and muggy day it smells like shit. Thank you, Joey. Muzzle first. Nice brew review, sir. Love the bottle opener. I don't even remember what bottle opener I used. What bottle opener did I use? Oh, charging handle. Yeah, I like anything where a gun part gets turned into. I have the charging handle. I have a AR-15 hammer. Of course, I have the hammer. I got this bottle opener from Stephen Bush. It works great as a hand stop. You know, you can either put your finger into it or just up against it. But yeah, when I got this from Steve, of course there was no information with it, and I was like, I had no fucking idea at the time. I was busy in getting GoPro mounts, and I'm just like, well, it turns out it's not a GoPro mount. It is a bottle opener. For all those people out there that have a tizzy fit if you associate alcohol and firearms both into the same conversation, somehow you're an evil piece of shit. Well, let me tell you, when a company actually makes a bottle opener that is intended to be mounted to a Picatinny rail, gotta love that. Hang 'em high. I should put some. Did I put black talons in here? No. These are Mikeys. This would be appropriate though. A black gun with black talons. Oh yeah, there's more than enough in there too. With the exception that it's just really not necessary because I have had that out as a defense gun, mainly when I first got it because I didn't want to put it down. But you know, it's only 6 shots, and if you really have to tell someone to go fuck themselves, you want more than 6. Gunwild 1, that AK gives me a chubby, and I'm not even an AK guy. Same with me. People are saying, when are you going to get an AK-47? I don't want a fucking AK-47. Then I had the opportunity to get that one, and all shit changed. Gunwild. Sorry to bust your bubble, but if you paid $21 for the M-Tech knife, you got ripped off. I can buy the same blade on eBay for about $11 with free shipping. Thank you for busting my bubble, Jeff. Now, Jeff, is it this exact one? The reason I asked is I went on Amazon and I found a knife that I would almost swear was this one, and it was $11, but it wasn't this one. It didn't have the extra notches in the blade, and it wasn't this exact one. But no, I don't doubt you. But you still piss me off. Jeff Gunwild. I have a care package for the youth giveaway to send. I just need to get my fat ass to the post office. Jeff, and of course I've already responded, so you've probably already seen it. I do keep, and as of right now, you're the first thing on the list. I do keep a journal after the video goes up of some information, like when it started, what our goal is, and then everything that has been added. And it's going to be more important this time around because I've encouraged people to not necessarily send shit directly to me. Now, that's going to suck. It's going to make it more difficult, but let's just put it this way, Jeff. Anything that you don't send, if you can get me a picture of, I will do like an update video, and then I can give everybody credit, and I'll say, at the end of the video is all the things that have been, that will go to the owner. That kind of a thing. Oh my God, this is going to be another over an hour review. Fuck. Of course, it's been 2 days. There's been a lot of comments. Ed, I want that Snuggie that the Brew Babe is wearing. Then I want her. And I think you'll find that there's going to be, at least by the time you made that comment, about sloppy 20ths. Ed, did you say at one time you had a G23, or did you get rid of it? Yes and yes. I had a G23, and I got rid of the G23 to go to the G19. Ed, oh my, careless whisper. Yeah, that's special. Ed, fine reviewee, good stuff, brother. Thank you, Ed. Sonoran Desert Prepper. Oh my God, I just watched in 1.5 for the first time ever. Thanks, Tardisius. Not to give him credit where credit is not due, the person you want to thank is Stephen Bush. Tardisius might be doing it too. I don't. DFC, nice beer chick. Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig, just found the long list music video of Eric from when he was a kid, pre-marriages. Blue Thunder 40, fucking Smithwick's damn blast from the past. P.S. Nothing today. You could text me for my birthday. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Ah, fuck, Jerry, did I miss your birthday? Okay, I'll assume that I missed Jerry's birthday. Of course, in all honesty, I don't really do Facebook much anymore. I could give a flying fuck about Facebook. It's turned into it's disgrace book. It's a cesspool of shit. But at least they would have notified me. I thought I had Jerry's birthday in my phone. Okay, let's assume that I missed it. I'm sorry, Jerry, Blue Thunder 40. Happy birthday. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Damn, this beer girl. You had nothing slated for the weekend. I spent the weekend camping with the BSA in negative temps. That was fun. Boy Scouts of America. Did you have any girls in your troop? Jay again. This stuff is an okay lawnmower beer. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's all it is. I'm going to hit the refresh button because Jay's comment was the last, and please let it Mr. Holster, I have seen that gal before. You have? If I used her before, it would have had to have been on, what was the name of that company that folded after a week of being on, I can't remember. Mr. Holster, what now? Bad music videos? Sounds like a rip-off of the theme from Spencer. Hey, Spence. Mr. Holster, Cobra rules. Jimmy typed that. Okay, I'm not going to hit the refresh button again because it'd be more Mr. Holster. I finished it, but it was disgusting. Hop dish from Lift Bridge Brewing Company, an IPA. Complete shit, but I finished it, so I at least have to give it a 1. Otherwise, I think I give it a 0. So, there you go. Okay, guys, please check out the youth giveaway over at the other channel, over at the Ebomi channel. We need to, and if you've got anything you want to put towards it, get in contact with me. You could do it one of 2 ways. If it's not heavy and ammunition, you can send it to me, or I will write your shit down, and I'll give you the information for whoever ends up being the owner of the of all of the stuff, the winner of the giveaway, and then you can just send it straight on to them. But either way, I'm asking that everybody help and share the youth giveaway video so we can blow this thing out of the water. Cheers, guys, and we will probably see you tomorrow.